Morning, everybody. This building here used to be the Poison Creek stage stop. One of the many stage stops that along the way going over to Jordan Valley or coming from Jordan Valley, Oregon over to Boise. This is the route they would go, is up through here. As you can see on the signs, you know it's now private property. And years ago when I was here, I actually went inside it. They didn't have it posted at the time, and it was wide open, but people kept tearing it up. Yeah, you can see the graffiti on it and everything, so. Pretty impressive building for the time. This is back in the probably I think they said 74 to 1930. Shortly after World War I, they stopped using it. Can't remember what they said that building was. Somewhere around here, I just read a history of it. There was a couple dugout buildings. Might be right through here, because the picture showed that building and that building, and the dugouts were between it. So could have been right in here somewhere. I'm heading up there today, up into Sands Basin, taking a look around there. It's been several years since I've been up there, so I figured it's time to make another trip up there. See if I can zoom in on those birds, see what they are. Nope, that's the max I got. Possibly crows. Well, let's get to hunting or exploring or whatever we're gonna do. Hey everybody, so this is the road going up the hill. This used to be a freighter's road. They would bring the freight teams up through here, and the lead horse always had bells on it. And they would stop at each one of these corners, because they were traveling night and day, and listen to hear if a team was coming down or not, because the bells would be ringing. And if there was no team coming down, then they would continue on around the corner and work their way to the top of the hill. I'll try to include a picture of the history book written by a lady that lived in this area. She actually, as a youth and young woman, lived up here on Sands Basin with her family, and eventually moved to Silver City, lived in Silver City for a time. But yeah, I'll see if I can't post a picture of the book. If you're into history or learning about this kind of stuff, you know, that's a good book to look up, see if you can't locate it. Get your hands on it. Understanding I've got is they're not going to make that book anymore, so it's going to be out of print before long at all. Hard to imagine trying to bring a freight wagon up here on these roads. Those old pioneers were tough. they had to do and go through. Pretty amazing stuff, that's for sure. All right, I'm gonna put this down so I can start driving. See you on the next. Everybody, how you doing? I'm up top now, as you can see. I cannot say that this is the original road. It could have been moved many times over the years. The book did say that the freighters, which I have seen, if you stayed on the main road in the summer, it turned into this super fine powder that would bury their wheels up to their axles. I've drove across here before where it was 12 inches of dust, just straight powder. Unbelievable how thick that stuff was on the road, and that was the road. But I got out, walked around a little bit, found some trash of old tobacco tins, old cans, stuff like that. Right over here, I guess I probably should have filmed it, but I didn't, and I don't even know if I can find the spot again. But I did find the lid of a tobacco tin, one of the old rectangular shaped ones. Well, I'm not seeing where I'm at. Oh well. And that was all I found so far. I did want to show you this. This flower, I don't know the real name of it. Wife and I call it onion flower. This time of year when it's blooming like that, you can pick the flowers and eat them. Taste like onion. We have picked them and used them in some of our cooking while we're up camping before. I have heard that if you eat too much of it, it is poisonous. So yeah, if you find it, don't just go gobbling it down. Use it sparingly. And it does have a strong onion flavor. I just had one and it's been about 5 minutes and I'm still swallowing onion. All right, well, let's get back to hunting. If I find anything, I'll bring it back at the next find, be it iron, tin can, whatever. Show you just what I'm looking for, finding up here. I'm really hoping to find one of the bells off of the horses. That would be an awesome find, but you have to know exactly where they traveled. But I guess they traveled all across here trying to find routes that weren't pure dust when it turned into the powder mode later in the summer. So this whole basin up here was nothing but solid roads from what the book was saying. Okay, on to the next. Okay, I'm back. I drove down the road a little bit. Come across this area that really doesn't look it right here, but it's got quite the dip going all through it, which could have been an old wagon road. Just the way it's heading straight along up through there. And you know, maybe it's just the old pole line road, who knows. But I decided to come over here and work it, see what I could come up with. This hole here, just pulled out that little chunk of wire. All right, on to the next. Hey everybody, back again. That hole there, just pulled that nail. A little bit of broken glass right over there. Well, something was going on here. There's metal. All right, let's keep going. Well, driving down along here, just come across this snake. Guessing it's not a rattler. I don't see any rattles. He's not coiling up. He just doesn't want me around him anymore. Coming down into Sands Basin. I'm not seeing any signs of old road or old homesteads, for that matter. I hope he's leaving me. He don't want to hang with me anymore. How rude of him. I could be his buddy, right? Yeah. Come on. Get going. Get going. No, you don't want the car. Oh, now he's getting upset. Oh, he might be a rattler. He was trying to rattle there. Might just be a youngster. No, you don't want the car. Everybody, still haven't really found anything. I did just dig this up. As you can see, I hit it with the shovel. Oh, Pepsi can. That was about 4 inches down there. It's been here a while. Okay, on to the next. Well, still in the same spot. I rechecked my hole, so I had another signal. Another Pepsi can. Some styrofoam cups. They were just having themselves a nice little picnic down here. Okay, let's keep going. Well, I'm going up across here. Looks like the phone line fell down. Still intact. Could be power, but I'm not going any closer to find out. Well, the rest of them are standing. Okay, keep on exploring. Hey everybody, I'm home now. I'm gonna do the roundup. Here's the book I was talking about. Historic Silver City. Story of the Owyhees by Mildred Adams. Hope I pronounced that right. So, a lot of the wire I just left there. Little pieces of wire everywhere. Got a 20 gauge shotgun shell, 16 gauge shotgun shell, 12 gauge shotgun shell, big bolt, couple bullets, British 303, and the 2 Pepsi cans. Alright, it was a good day. I enjoyed myself. Started getting a little hot at the end there, but it was a good hunt. The dust is starting to form on the road. You can see that there. There's just Just as thick as can be. And pure powder. Yeah, it was only about 3 inches deep up there today, but it's going to keep getting worse as the summer progresses. All right. Take care, everybody. Good luck on all your hunts.